Welcome to the Morning Mix podcast. We found out that many of us suck at a lot of things.
Yeah, it turns out, we can't do it all.
Yeah, you are not alone. We are here with you. We also celebrated National Emergency Room Nurses Day by chatting with an emergency nurse on all of the questions we had, and we were shocked, to say the least.
Yeah, if you love the 80s movie Mannequin, it's going to all be different for you
You will never walk through a department store the same way again in your life, wondering, where did those go? That and much more right now on the Morning Mix podcast. A sleep expert from Sleepopolis. It's not a joke, folks. This is a real fact. This is factual information. Has determined that if you want to spice things up in the bedroom, simply, all you got to do is switch sides of the bed. And that's enough of a little change in the routine that you might get on and popping.
It's because you have to keep reaching over to get your stuff, and
yeah,
they're
my
"Are
phone,
you?
I want to watch TikTok."
You're right on top of me, and you're like, "I'm just trying to get in my chapstick."
I'm so sorry that I did not mean to graze your breast and then oh boy, stay there for a moment.
I forgot one more thing. Let me give one more.
Yeah, hang on, baby. What? So we said, what's the simple way you spice up your relationship? Text it to us at 312-233-1019 and 815. Oh, I pay the bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to know. You get in bed, by the way. Mm-hmm. Credit card paid.
Yep.
Ooh. Heat bill paid. Ooh.
Repo, not sexy.
Not today.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I want to see that repo man
We're not
again.
gonna repo anything. I don't know. Kind of sexy. Taylor, I show her the old helicopter. Yeah, that spices it up.
Come on.
Whip's looking confused. You just sort of get it.
Yeah.
You swing it.
It's like a windmill.
Yeah, it's like a windmill. You can't be listening to AM radio when you do it because it's too big of a chopper. But 312, the simple way that we spice up the relationship. We watch an episode of Shameless.
Okay.
Oh,
I guess because by the end you feel better about the state of your life from watching that family, the Gallaghers. I guess. I don't know. 815, I throw in a little quickie before I head out to work in the morning. Wow, watch out. That's a lot. Doesn't sound like you need any more spice. You guys are
No, it's spiced
right
up
there.
Plenty. Very hot.
219, I love it when she gets her nails done. It makes a really nice back scratch that really gets things going. It's nice. Mm-hmm. 773, whipped cream. A lot of whipped cream. No, that's a lot of cleanup. It's difficult.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's not in your house. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like an Airbnb or something. 815, I send the kids and our dogs to your parents' house. My parents?
Anyone's parents.
My
Who
folks'
are all
parents.
these strangers?
How do you know where I live? A little nervous. 312, do you role play? We role play. For the record, I wasn't asking for help. We're fine.
So they think you're asking for
I guess I
personal
don't know.
advice.
I hope so.
Let me tell you, Chris, this one always works
it's what
right.
you
Just
gotta
give this a shot, buddy. You report back to me next week.
So
okay?
you go in and you tell her you're Bozo the Clown. Wait, what? Hang on a second.
Oh, God.
A 708, I send a sexy photo. It's kind of nice. How do you spice things up in the bedroom? 847, I swap out my cozy PJs for some sexy PJs.
Yeah.
That's like an unspoken rule,
Yeah,
right? Like
right?
if you're not in your onesie zipped
Right.
up, no
It's a simple
skin
way.
showing.
Simple way to tell, right? Spice things up. It's been too long. I'm just salty and bitter.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
Some truth coming out this morning.
Exactly.
How do you spice things up? I pop on some 90s R&B. Well, it's kind of nice. How?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. You're going to get that with the Super Bowl halftime with Usher. Get ready. Chocolate syrup, says the 773.
That's messy.
Is that the same as the whipped cream person?
It's got to be, right?
I think whipped cream's better.
Right. And finally, how do you spice things up in the bedroom? 630. Boy, her just being interested at all is all I need. So there we go. You got to have some honesty on the
can't
610 text. You know what I'm saying?
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
I just realized what I find to be an annoying quality in a coworker, and none of you do this sincerely, but I've had bosses that do a thing where they reprimand you in the form of a question, and it really bothers me. For example, Nikki, do you think that is how I wanted you to make that spreadsheet? Do you think that's what I was asking you for?
I just did it. No, I mean, no.
So that's what you think I wanted when I asked you to make the spreadsheet?
Yeah. So I guess I was wrong.
And you think that the spreadsheet, the way that you've laid out the
Yeah.
spreadsheet, that you believe that to be the best for the team.
Oof.
And then they just keep going with questions.
It hurts.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate
That
it.
is really
Just
bad.
say, hey, this isn't how it's supposed to be.
Right.
Can you move this column to the left? Because we'll all get there faster.
Well, and your brain is just spinning. Like,
Right, the
okay,
whole time I'm like,
is it a part of it? Is it
this
all
a
of it? I don't
test?
know. What's happening?
Oh.
And it's very condescending.
It's so condescending.
Yeah.
It's the worst. What do you find most annoying about your coworkers? Hi, Scott. How you doing this morning?
Hey, good morning. Good. How you guys doing?
We're great, man. What is a very annoying coworker trait?
So my coworker, he'll not flush the toilet after going poo number 2.
What?
I like that you said.
But no, that's not the worst part of it. There's times where I know that he won't wash his hands.
Oh, high fives all around.
Yeah, oh, please no.
Oh, God.
I also like that your name is the brand of toilet paper, Scott.
Yeah, and
Scott's
poo.
got his own line. And poo number 2,
Poo
I
number
really
2.
like. You're like, look, guys, I'm not going to say the word, but poo number 2. All right, so Scott's got a coworker who's dropping deuces and then not washing his hands.
Wow.
That's aggressive. Hey, guys, really quick, I'm going to go do this, and then you guys want to shake hands after? No. We'll celebrate? No.
I'd go to HR.
I might, too.
Over that one. Yeah.
Hi, Nancy. How are you this morning?
Hi, I'm doing good, and you guys?
We're doing really well. Now, what is an annoying trait about a coworker?
So seems like every single day, I notice that we're not getting any replies from like her emails, and so yesterday I asked her again for like the millionth time, "Hey, what's going on? I don't see any responses from you." And her thing is always, "Oh, my system's down," but it's always just her computer.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get IT in here. The whole system's down. Oh, no, the other 30 of us are fine. It's just you.
Right.
I like that. Blaming the system.
Yeah, she's just not responding
No.
or reading them.
Now, Terry, you have a coworker that's responding a little too heavily. What's going on with your annoying coworker, Terry?
Oh, good morning. Every email that I receive is urgent.
Urgent.
Don't know.
This is
Everything can be urgent.
Urgent. This one's urgent. What? You're just asking me what the weather
Everything
is.
is labeled urgent.
Every single email. Now, to the point that nothing's urgent anymore, right?
Well, that's how I feel. I'm desensitized. If it's urgent, I don't even acknowledge it
Right.
because, quite frankly, it's not urgent.
It's not urgent.
Yeah.
It's all like Boy Who Called Wolf
Right.
syndrome.
Do you want pizza or do you want tacos for lunch? It's urgent. No.
People that work with us that are listening might feel called out by this one, but writing an email in the subject line really bothers me. They'll write the whole email in the subject line.
Oh, so no need to actually have a body of the email.
Right. Then I'll
Yeah.
open the email and I'll just say thanks. I'm like, wait, just send me an email.
And
What are we doing?
Don't worry, they're not listening.
They're probably not. Hi, Michelle. Good morning.
Good morning. Love you guys. Love your show.
Oh, my God. Love you right back, but please don't kiss our ass. Michelle, what is the most annoying trait in a coworker?
The ultimate ass kisser.
Yes, 100%. The brown noser who's just living up your boss's butt.
Yep.
I mean, my gosh. How do you go to sleep at night? I don't even understand it.
With a bonus.
Yeah, they go to sleep with very secure jobs.
Okay, so for Michelle, it's the ultimate. Now, is there a person that you work with right now that is very clear, or are there more than one?
You know, I started a new job recently, so I haven't noticed anyone yet with this job. But I can tell you the last 3 have been definitely, as plain as day. So, yeah, I will never forget them.
So, Michelle, 3 jobs. Now, are these recent? Do we need to start kissing little ass? Or is everything okay?
I just changed careers.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Good for
okay.
you. That's awesome. Okay, Michelle, stay
Yeah.
right there. Don't go anywhere. Hang on a second. So, Michelle is annoyed by the ultimate ass kissers. Hey, Marcy, how are you?
Hi, good. I can't believe I made it on.
You did. Marcy's Playground is a big band of ours. So, Marcy, you hate what? What is so annoying about a coworker?
So, I have never worked in an office setting. I used to work in the ER. I'm a nurse. So, but I think that this is relatable. A coworker that whenever you need their help, they seem to disappear or like go on their break or,
Yep.
just not be there at the most inconvenient times. And I think healthcare workers everywhere could relate. But in the office, I think that was something that just drove me nuts.
Yeah.
100%. You know, Marcy, it's funny. Today is National Emergency Room Nurses Day. Did you know that? Not a joke.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't. I left the ER about a year ago, but I'm still really close with all my fellow ER workers, so shout out to them.
Well, shout out to them. That's awesome.
You're listening to the Morning Mix podcast.
Our own executive producer, Swany, was like, I got this, guys. I was trying to watch Wheel of Fortune last night, and one question after the other. I was like, oh, it's got to be. I said, oh, I suck at this.
It's so easy to watch them
Yes.
and be like, dude, how did you not get that? And then you try yourself and you're like,
okay. Especially when you're alone. Like
Yeah.
if I watch Jeopardy with my father-in-law, he's like one after the other knows all the. So I get him. Like you're better at this. But if I'm all alone, I'm like I'm all alone. I suck at this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's tough. But you have that realization in life. Hi Tracy, you had that realization. What do you suck at, Tracy?
I suck at bowling.
Bowling.
Like really bad. Like bad. I went with my kids. I have 3 boys, and I'm like, oh, I'm athletic, sure, this is no big deal. And the 3 of them proceed to get strike after strike, and I played softball growing up, and I'm like, they're like, you can't throw it like a softball. It's just lodging in other lanes. It's going straight in the gutter. Like, it was just really ugly, and I'm never bowling with them again, or with anyone, really, for that matter, because I suck at bowling.
All right.
I get it. I love it. She's like, I'm done. Done with bowling.
Yeah.
So for Tracy,
It's
it was a
done.
realization. I suck at bowling. I get that. Hi, Matt. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, guys. Love the show.
Oh, thanks, Matt. What do you suck at, Matt?
Wrapping Christmas presents.
Wrapping Christmas presents. Yeah, it's
Here
the
we
worst.
go.
It's the absolute worst. I'm
Yes.
right there with you. It is horrible. I just tell kids our 4-year-old did it. Matt, when did you realize that you suck at wrapping gifts?
Well, you see, I've been with my partner about 12 and a half years, and for the most part, she's wrapped everything. Christmas, birthday, party, presents, anything.
Yeah.
So last year, she was giving me the spiel about how she's tired of wrapping presents. I was like, I got it. Don't worry. I'll take care of it this year. So getting to around about 2 a.m. on Christmas Eve, when I was still trying to finish wrapping the presents, was just about when I realized I am horrible at this. This is terrible.
So did you wake her up? You're like, I need you to finish the rest of the gifts, including your own.
No, the realization set in more Christmas morning when I saw all the presents sitting there. And I was like, oh, my God, they look terrible.
in the bright light.
Yeah,
You're
sorry.
like, oof.
Boy, in the middle of the night, these didn't look so bad. But now,
Right.
Oh, I'm embarrassed. All right, so Matt sucks at wrapping presents, and he's not alone.
No, definitely.
Hey, Colleen, how are you this morning?
Hey, I'm good, and you?
We're doing all right. This song in the background is actually really good for this. What do you suck at, Colleen?
Well, I love dancing, but I don't understand how to do, like, the line dances, like the Cupid Shuffle. I don't get it, so I just go out there and do my own thing.
All right, so you're out there freestyling during the Cupid Shuffle. Now, that's when he's like, one hop this time. Slide to the left. And you're like just in the middle moonwalking and doing spins and stuff.
You got it.
Yeah. All right, so Colleen sucks at line dancing.
Just bumping into everybody, going left when you're
forget
supposed to go right, whatever.
That's the worst.
It's hard.
Hey, Kylie, how are you this morning? Kylie, do I have this right? You're a D1 athlete? Do I have that right?
Yes,
What did you play?
I played volleyball.
Okay, great. Where at?
Indiana State.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Sycamores.
Watch out.
Yeah, go Sycamores, right?
Let's go. Let's get sick. I don't know. So Kylie.
That's a weird
Not
chant
what
they
it is?
tried to
Sorry.
get going. It didn't
Yeah.
really catch.
Let's get 6 some more. 6 some more. Wait, whoa, calm down. It's 2021. We don't need that right now. Okay, Kylie, what do you suck at?
Cornhole.
Cornhole. But you're a D1 athlete. Like
worst.
it should be in your blood. You're an athlete.
Nope.
You've been an athlete your whole life.
Nope, can't even hit the board. The dumb bag will not even hit the board, yet alone go in the stupid hole.
Now, what about after a couple like Indiana State beers? Do you find yourself better at cornhole?
Even maybe worse. Probably
Yeah.
worse.
Okay, nothing helps.
And my husband played baseball there, so like they're like the champs of cornhole. But
Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Her
There's
phone
no-
sucks too.
There's no bumping, setting, or spiking. in
Not at
cornhole.
all.
That's a
Problem.
bummer. Yeah.
Oh, dang. All right, well, we've got Kylie here, sucks at playing cornhole. Matt sucks at wrapping presents in the light of day. Colleen is just horrible at line dancing. What do we like? What do we like, Nikki?
Oh, I'm going to go with line dancing because that always happens at a wedding, and you have to make a choice. Do I go out there and go against the grain, or do I sit down?
Whip, what do you like?
I'm going to go with the cornhole one just because of the let's get sick thing that you
Yeah.
tried and didn't work
Thank
out.
you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Well, I love to put this on your doorstep, but
Yeah.
I really like the present wrapping.
Present wrapping. So you did, in fact, put it on my doorstep
Yes.
because that's one vote for everything.
Yeah.
Dang. I gotta say, the fact that we've got 2 D1 athletes and they can't do a single thing, and it gives us an opportunity to. Congratulations, Kylie!
Wow.
Kylie, who's in the car with you?
My 2 kids.
Oh, awesome. Hey, guys.
They're probably better at cornhole than their mother.
Yeah. Guys, good news. Mom sucks at cornhole.
Yeah. At cornhole, for sure.
Okay, well, good news. We're going to send the family to see the Chicago Wolves game.
Oh, my God. Wait, what are the names of that cheering squad back there?
Ocean, Jason.
Oh, I love it.
I miss
Jason.
Jason and
Ocean?
No, Cosin.
Cosin.
Carson.
Yes, Carson.
Carson.
Carson. Kylie, how old are Carson and Jason?
7 and 8.
Oh, wow. You're really in it. Good for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys on your way to school this morning?
On our way. I'm a teacher, and they go to school with me.
Oh, no way. That's
Look at
awesome.
that.
What do you teach?
2nd grade.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's not physical education because I'd be worried about the underhanding of beanbags.
Nope.
Well, good.
Not any type of beanbags in PE. Nope.
Okay, good. Well, have a wonderful day at school and enjoy the Chicago Wolves game. Congratulations to Kylie. I think it's a nice opportunity for us all to look inward and realize, what do we suck at? Probably making up cheers for the Sycamores. I mean, we're not that good at it. You know what I mean?
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
Hey, Patricia. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
We're really well. You're an emergency room nurse.
I am.
Wonderful. How long have you been in the profession?
A year this month.
Okay, great. You're kind of fresh, a little wet behind the ears. I love it. Now, what drew you to the emergency room, or was it like you got placed there and here we are?
I just like all the randomness. I like coming to work every day and seeing something new.
Okay, I love that. And where did you go to school for nursing?
I went to DePaul.
Oh, fantastic. Nice. My wife went to DePaul. Look at that. What are the odds? So, Patricia, we would love to ask you some questions. So I think my first question right off the bat is, by and large, what is the most common ailment coming into the emergency room?
Ooh, lots of lacerations.
Okay,
lots of
so
injuries.
Got it. So like cuts, things like that.
Yep.
Okay, got it. So cuts. And then are you doing stitches at all, or are you just getting people like ready and calm and settled and triaged, and then somebody else comes in and does the stitches?
Yeah, so the doctors or like the residents will do the stitches. I'll just get them all ready, set to go.
Okay.
And then they're good to go, yeah.
And they're good to go. Nikki, a question for an emergency room nurse?
Yes. First off, thank you so much, Patricia, for doing what you do. My sister-in-law is an emergency room nurse as well. And so we go to her with all of our questions.
Yes.
So we're like sending the photos and we're doing that. So what is the etiquette when someone finds out what you do? Do you get upset when they ask you a question, or is it kind of, it comes with the territory?
Sometimes it's hard because we do see a lot of sad stuff. So it's kind of hard sometimes when people are like, oh, tell me your crazy stories. And I'm like, well, someone died this day or this happened. But I love what I do, and I love telling people about what I do, and I love encouraging other people who are interested in nursing to do what I do. So I love the questions. I welcome it with open arms.
That's amazing.
Do you ever get people who maybe didn't need to necessarily make an ER visit for whatever their ailment may or may not be? And you're off the record here. You're in a safe spot.
Yeah, safe space.
1,000%. I would say probably 80% maybe of the ER are people who could have gone to urgent care or taken care of something at home.
Really?
Do you get frequent flyers, like people who come in?
Regulars?
Who are just like, you again, Doris.
Yes, all the time. All the time.
Unbelievable.
Hi.
You know them by name.
Oh, okay, yeah. They know they're coming in. Oh, Cliff's out here again. Okay.
They must have good insurance. So my question for you is, what is kind of the dumbest injury that came your way? Like, it wasn't one of those serious stories you're telling us about. It was just like, how did you even possibly do this? And you kind of wanted to call them an idiot, but you didn't.
A lot of dog bites to private areas.
Oh.
Okay. Covered in peanut butter.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, my God.
God.
Say
I wasn't
less,
expecting
Patricia.
that. Yeah,
Say less.
we're good. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
oh, my
God. It's happened way far too often, and I'm like, this can't be happening.
Yeah.
Like,
So what do they
what's
say?
going on?
I was in the kitchen, I slipped, my pants fell off, I landed in the jar, the dog came running. I don't know,
I
Patricia.
hear a lot of like, oh, we were playing and the ball slipped and it just kind of landed in the wrong place.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh my
That's
god!
where I
Watch
keep
out.
the keep the
Whip
snacks.
is shooketh.
It's my own question, and I think
Yeah,
I
you
might
feel
throw
bad
up.
asking.
I might throw up.
Well, we have a couple of questions that have come in on our text line here in the Morning Mix. From a 630 question, what is the weirdest thing you have found stuck in an orifice?
Oh, good.
Personally,
You mean as a
mannequin
witness?
hand? Yeah, not myself. God,
Good.
mannequin hand. Yeah,
We are disgusting as a population.
I don't think we need to go further.
No, we should
Yeah,
just
it
end the
happened, yeah.
conversation. We are not going to top this
I
moment.
swear, I slipped at Kohl's. That's what happened. I was at Kohl's and I slipped.
Oh man! At the end of the day, will you look at this rash?
Really?
It's not so bad
Yeah, not at
anymore.
all.
No.
yeah.
Wow. Mannequin hands. Patricia,
Yeah.
thank you so much for calling in this morning. Thank you for giving us some of your time. We are so grateful to
course.
you and to all of the nurses out there. Happy National Nurses Day. Drop it. Pure emotion, he's never fake. Yeah. Guilty pleasure like stepping on her rake. He might even make your head shake. Here we go with hot take.
So they say, that humans in 2023 have no attention spans because we're always getting distracted, usually by a piece of technology. So it seems like everybody's always trying to multitask instead of focusing on the job at hand. Well, I'm here to say I would love to be able to do one thing at a time, but the world just won't let us. When was the last time you went to pump some gas and were able to just pump some gas? After you pick out your octane and put in your card and take the pump out of the holder, you think you're ready to go. Wait, it's a pop-up. What's my zip code? Fine. Do I want a car wash? No. Am I sure? Yes. Did I know I could save 10 cents on a gallon of gas if I purchased a car wash? Yes. And I still don't want one? Yes. No. Stop asking me! Would I like to save 3 cents a gallon by joining the rewards club? No. Am I sure? Yes. Would I like a receipt? No. Are you sure? Yes. Can you just make the gas come out, please? And then I can't just sit there and enjoy my 45 seconds of inhaling the sweet-smelling gas fumes without having a commercial blasting from the TV screen on the pump. And if it's not that, it's Maria Menounos screaming at me with the nutritious tip of the day. Guess what? Eating veggies and doing yoga will make me healthier. Thank you, Maria. Hadn't thought of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going into this gas station and buying a large Funyuns, a 3-day-old hot dog, and a 48-ounce pop. And now that I have my snacks, let me just take this nozzle out of my tank and hit the road. I should be good for a couple of 100 miles now. Why does my gas gauge still say empty? Because, after the zip code and the car wash and the rewards club and the receipt and Maria and the yoga and the snacks, after all that, I forgot to pump my gas.
No!
Stop it.
You're listening to the Morning Mix podcast.
These are your Mix Top 6 strangest pumpkin spiced items of 2023 so far. It ain't just coffee, folks. No. In at number 6, swing by on the way home and pick up some pumpkin spiced butter. That actually sounds like it could be good.
Wow. Yeah.
Like on like a wheat toast or something, or a bagel.
Or even like a pancakes. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Of course, with the Jason Mraz song, Pancakes and Butter, which I know you have in hot rotation in the Mixed New Music Club.
Yep.
No? What? Oh. Well, mistakes have been made. In at number 5 of the strangest pumpkin spiced items of the year so far, pumpkin spice deodorant.
No.
Yeah, your pits can smell like your pumpkin
Okay.
spice. It's not bad. It's not the worst, We think.
That's a great endorsement.
Is it?
Not the worst.
Degree pumpkin spice deodorant. Hey, it's not the worst. In at number 4 on your Mixed Top 6 strangest pumpkin spiced items of 2023, Kraft pumpkin spice mac and cheese. It's a no good. I don't really want that.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't need that in my life.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to exist. In at number 3 on your top 6 strangest pumpkin spice items of the year so far. Whip, you guys have this in the house. Pumpkin spiced kitty litter.
That would be actually
Yeah.
Well, the kitty litter itself does come with a smell to overwhelm
Right.
the poop and the peep.
So it's usually just like fresh scent or something like
Yeah.
that, like mountain
But,
spring.
I think people then associate that with kitty litter. They're like,
Right.
I smell kitty litter, which you don't want to smell, so better to smell pumpkins.
Yeah, if they're doing a poo number 2
Yeah.
into the kitty litter, it should smell pumpkin spicy.
Yeah, it might make the cat happier, too. Who knows?
Definitely.
Paul is surprised. It's so disturbing.
In at number 2. Your top 6 strangest pumpkin spice items of 23. Pumpkin spiced cough drops.
Oh,
Might not be bad.
that's not too
Yeah.
horrible.
All right, and finally,
He's hard reach.
try to. I know.
Yeah.
Just try to think before I give you number 1. Nikki, what would be the strangest thing to pumpkin spice?
Oh man. Pumpkin spice undergarments.
Okay, yeah, like edibles or just regular spicy Hanes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
whip.
Milk.
Ooh, that sounds good, actually.
Like a creamer? All right.
I'm going to say toilet paper.
Toilet paper, pumpkin spice toilet paper. In at number 1 on the strangest pumpkin spice items of the year so far, pumpkin spiced salmon.
Oh, my goodness.
That sounds disgusting, but it's available. You can purchase pumpkin spice salmon.
Okay.
We've done too much.
They're
Yeah.
just trying
Feed
to
that to your
shock
cat.
everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
maple salmon is really good. A lot of restaurants serve
Yeah,
like a maple
sure.
glazed salmon.
Yeah.
So I feel like that they're taking that and they're just taking it
Yeah.
one step too
This
far.
one goes to 11. You know what I mean? It's that whole...
Oh, that's just bizarre.
Rounding out your top 10 strange pumpkin spice items of 2023, lubricant.
Oh, my God.
You won't make that noise when you're using pumpkin spice lubricant.
That was supposed to be a gross noise, all right?
Sometimes they're hard to tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? Number 8, Violetta, was toilet paper.
Okay.
There you go.
You got it.
Number 9, pumpkin spiced ramen.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. And number 10, get your hands on a can of pumpkin spice ham spam.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Sound check. Sound check. This is Nikki's sound check on the morning mix.
We were looking up at the Dua Lipa blimp. You know what I mean? Because there's something going on. She's cleared all of her socials, and when that happens, when they wipe everything and then put a new picture up, that usually means something new is on the way. And this time, it's kind of like a kaleidoscope disco kind of image with her eyes. She did 2 separate images. So one is for Instagram and TikTok, and then she did something else for Facebook. But both are kind of that kaleidoscope, a lot of duas in one photo. So a lot of people are thinking this is kind of a tease as to what's coming up for her record.
So she's in the movie with Henry Cavill where he's the spy and she's a spy, right? So do we think this will have anything to do with that?
Online, everyone seems to be talking about music because remember earlier this year, Mark Ronson came out and he was like, "Hey, I heard this record. It's great. She's got the song on Barbie, but she's got her own thing coming out." But then that's really all we've heard. And then all of a sudden, when this happens, typically it's to promote something. So we shall see. But keep an eye on all the Dua stuff because right now it's a whole new game. Okay, and I've got a little, speaking of games, I got a game for you guys. Okay, so Variety has confirmed, we've been saying it forever now, that Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour, is going to break every kind of box office concert film record, right? They've been saying $100 million. Wow. Well, Variety's now coming on saying it's done. All right, she's already broken it. The movie hasn't even come out yet, and they've confirmed it's the highest grossing concert film ever. So I want to talk about who she beat. All right, so I'll give you guys a guess as to number 1. We'll start at number 10.
Okay.
U2 Rattle and Hum.
Oh,
great one.
Saw it in the theater.
Yeah, number 9, U2 3D. There's going to be a lot of 3Ds
with
here.
the Minions.
Yeah,
No.
so right? Some of these I'm like, really? Yeah. Okay, number 8, Glee, also the 3D concert movie.
Yeah.
7, we have Madonna, Truth or Dare. I remember that
come
one.
on. Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell loved it.
Oh, boy.
Number 6, Jonas Brothers. 3D concert experience.
Wow.
There were a lot of 3D releases.
There was a
remember.
little wave of that.
See, I don't remember any other concert going to movie.
Yeah.
This is like,
Yeah, it's blowing your mind.
Number 5, Katy Perry, Part of Me. That was there.
Whoa.
Number 4, One Direction, This Is Us. Number 3, Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus, Best of Both Worlds concert.
Wow.
Number 2, Michael Jackson's This Is It.
Oh, yeah.
Any
That
guesses?
was right after he had died, too. Remember that came out?
Was it?
Yeah, it came out because he was supposed to do the tour, and then they had footage of the tour. Anyway, okay.
So, any guesses on who? I was shocked by number 1, personally. But
I know it's not them because I watched it, and boy, was it a flop. But I just want to say it. The Metallica one, where it's like Metallica Through the Never, and they tried to make a movie within a concert.
Okay.
And it was ambitious and didn't do well. But I'll go with that.
You're going Metallica? Okay.
I literally can't even think of a single concert film at the moment, so I'm going to go with Bruce Springsteen Unplugged.
Nice.
Do it. Yeah.
I don't know that this has even ever existed, but Prince, did Prince do some sort of video movie thing?
I don't know if he did or didn't, but he is not number one. It is shocking. Justin Bieber.
Oh, yeah.
With
I will
Never Say Never. 2011?
That's right.
Yeah, that was huge. I remember that came out. We gave passes away back then when that came out.
So they're saying all those other concert films, just, bye. It's not going to happen. Taylor is claiming them all. And then another quick thing about Taylor, it's just another statistic where you're like, okay, my brain doesn't know what to make of this information. So a professor at Duke University, they don't mess around there, for real, Ed Tyrikin, he is saying that the Eras Tour could have the economic impact of 55 Super Bowls.
Wow.
Yeah, so think about that. One single Taylor show is basically worth a Super Bowl as far as the money.
Crazy.
And that's like the people coming into town, what they're spending at the restaurants, how long they're staying in a hotel, all of that. So, and then putting it together with the NFL, like this whole thing happening with Travis Kelce, he has said it's like they dropped a golden goose into the NFL's lap. It's like they won the lottery.
Look at that.
The Morning Mix Flash Briefing with Violetta.
We're going to start off at the romance rumor mill.
Uh-oh.
Gigi Hadid and Bradley Cooper have been spotted hanging out in New York City. So obviously now everybody is saying that they're probably dating. I just want to remind everyone that she is 28 years old and he is 48 years old. So a nice solid 20-year difference between them. But sources say, regardless of the 20-year age difference, they have a lot in common.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like money.
I was actually surprised by that. I don't know why. I thought he's younger. You know what I mean?
Same.
He looks. I don't have an age on him.
He used to be younger.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Miley's singing about that.
Used to be young.
That's a good point.
Next up, there's some audio trending that goes out to all of the busy parents out there. Basically, they're saying your bestie's got your back, and she's got one simple question for you.
I don't care if your house is trash and your kids don't listen to a damn word you say. All I need to know is, should I bring coffee or wine?
Love that. That's a good friend.
That is it.
It's a good friend right
That's
there.
all we want.
Calling for reinforcements, and it's simple. I don't care if everything's on fire. What do you want, coffee or wine? That's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Lastly, the Sphere at the Venetian is all the talk of the town. Everybody is very interested by the immersive, larger-than-life entertainment venue. So basically the way this works is you can project an image on the outside of the circle or the inside of the circle. It's meant for concerts and big things coming into town. But right now, it seems to be trolling golfers in Las Vegas. So they put an emoji on the outside with like a shock look that keeps moving around as the golfers swing, and you're looking right at the sphere.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of funny because they're like, oh, wow. You know, they're kind of making fun of their swing and where the ball lands.
How funny.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. So everyone's posting their images now and their videos getting trolled by the sphere.
Pretty wild.
It's kind of wild and funny to watch. That's your flash briefing.
All right, thank you for joining us for the Morning Mix podcast. Make sure you rate, review, like, and follow this podcast. You can also follow us on social at 1019 Mix Chicago. And we will see you tomorrow on the Morning Mix.